Well, well. Mustang Sally's got a new exhaust. And Mustang Sally's also got the air intake kit. So we're just about ready for a ride. I haven't done the fuel X yet. I want to see what she runs like on just what I've done. And then we'll see after that. Anyway, yeah, not turned out as I wanted. But as you saw from the earlier video, the Hitchcock's free flow stainless exhaust is on. The air intake kit is on. As I said, I haven't done the fuel X yet because I just want to run it first with the, just see how she went with just the air intake kit and exhaust, see how it performs without the fuel X in, just to give me a baseline idea. And then the fuel X is going on, well, whenever I get a chance to do it. One other thing I also wanted to try was to try the standard seat. See what that's like on the road. I do actually have what you call it, a lowrider seat, which I bought off a nice chap called Patrick, who's on the Royal Enfield Owners group on Facebook. So if I do find that I want the seat lower, I've got one that I can bolt straight on. The laugh of it was the last time I did that. No, that's better. Yeah, the last time I did that, I was on the Meteor. I got a touring seat, I think it was, yeah. People kept saying, oh, the touring seat's really good and whatnot. I put the touring seat on and went on run with the touring seat, and it gave me backache. So I took the blasted thing off again. It's still on the shelf, gathering dust. I put the standard seat back on the Meteor, and everything was tickety-boo. So there is that. But the only reason I thought about the lowrider seat is theoretically it should take the seat height back down to pretty much the same as the Meteor standard seat height. So, but I didn't want to do that without trying the standard one. Anyway, we shall see. Anyway, in the meantime, while I've not been able to ride, I've been keeping myself amused with Coast Rider Scotland, good old Brucey, Ainsworth Rider, Tame, the all-year motorcyclist, Ian Hughes, Paul Henshaw, who else? Saddlebag 73's just brought out another walking video with Twinks, which is quite good. Glenn Owen, my friend over in Wales, is well into his new series on doing up the Classic 350. That bloke on a motorbike, David, I hear that he's sorted out with the insurance company, so hopefully we should get some more news from him soon on his next bike, hopefully. What else? Oh yeah, Volcanic Brown, my good friend down in Suffolk, as he did a video just recently about the Raleigh Runabout. Definitely worth going and having a look at that, because that's something you won't see very often. And he started it on half a kick as well, so hey-ho. Just goes to show he knows his carburettors, doesn't he? And of course the cat made an appearance, which is nice. Now, who else we got? Oh, crumbs, I'm trying to think. Who did we see recently? Well, there's New Biker and Ice Diddy, The Adventures of Gloria, the classic 350. Yes, my friend Andy over at Garbolisham. Who else have we missed? Oh yes, David Wheeler over at Bingley Wheeler. He's done some nice videos just lately. Been showing us rides out on his new Super Meteor, so that's worth watching. I've been watching Uncle Stu from time to time. I especially like his product reviews and things. Also his how-to videos occasionally. And speaking of how-to videos, Tiger Ness, now he's the man. If there's any little bits you want to do, like I've done, little mods and things, he's the man to go see. He's got videos on how to fit the Hitchcock exhaust and the Fuel X and the DNA filter and all that stuff on his channel. And from time to time he puts a new how-to video up, so it's definitely worth going and checking Tiger Ness out. Who else? No, I think that's everybody for the moment. Paul Henshaw, of course, I may have mentioned him. Right. Well, I'm sorry that I didn't get the ride out today. I had all my kit on. I had the rig, with the camera and everything. And unfortunately, my body wasn't cooperating. My wife said to me when she said, "You're not going to make it today," and I said, "No, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try." But it's far too cold for me at the minute. Normally I'd manage, but the problem is that, as I say, I'm still a bit chesty from this blasted cold that somebody gave me the other week, so I'm not quite myself at the minute. Oh yeah, well I remember, Martin Trafford, that's it. I've been enjoying his runs out to Andorra and Spain and France and that, and yes, I've been thoroughly enjoying that, Martin. So keep them coming. I believe I think you've got a couple more coming, yeah. But I've been enjoying them, and that goes for everybody who I've been watching. I've been watching people's back catalogue and stuff like that, just because I've been stuck. It's really annoying me. I've got a new bike and I can't get out on the bugger because my body's not cooperating. Oh well, that's one of them things, isn't it? Oh well, I'll be alright in the summer. I mean, in the summertime I can buzz around and whatnot, but there was a time when I used to ride in all sorts of weather. I've had some epic rides and some terrible weather conditions. I remember one time I was, I must have been about, 24? I think I rode from West London up to Caister in Norfolk, and it was the worst thunderstorm we'd seen in years, and it was thunder and lightning and stair rods all the way from West London through to Norfolk. And the reason I was doing that was because it was my grandmother's 80th birthday, and they were having a party for her up in Caister at the community hall. There's still a photograph somewhere of me having arrived there, and a family photograph, and there's me stood in my bike gear, and there's a puddle underneath. But my grandmother was pleased to see me, because I'd been away working in London. Nobody had seen me for a little while, so. And she was mightily impressed that I'd got home for that. But, that was my grandmother. She was like second mother to me in my teens, so there was no way I was going to miss that. There was another epic time when I went to stay at Pont Aber Coaching Inn, as it was then, because it's a private place now, but that was in South Wales, and that was very near where Paul Henshaw lives. He lives in Llanfurther and near Clandock. And anyway, at the foot of the Black Mountain, you got Pont Aber, which is where the coaching inn was. And back in them days, they had the, obviously, pub, open fire, lovely in the lounge, and nice settees to sit on, and hot food, and more importantly, it had a camping site with caravans available, and also a couple of petrol pumps out front. So you could go there for a week, and we used to go there, I think it was the Wild Boars Motorcycle Club as they were then, I don't think they're there now, in Wales, and they used to invite my motorbike club from West London to come and stay with them at weekends and have a bit of a bikers party and whatnot, which we did do, and that was so popular. Even the local Bobby used to turn up and have a few pints with us and whatnot. They'd word to get round the village down at Clandock that some bikers had come in from West London, and they knew where we were, so they used to drop in and say, "Everything all right, boys?" And we'd say, "Yes, that's lovely." But every time I went to stay at Pont Aber, it rained. And I don't mean just normal rain. It would start raining the minute we left West London, and it'd stay raining the whole time, riding through from London to Pont Aber, and that would stay raining the whole damn weekend, and then that'd stay raining the Monday when we headed back to London. So, yeah, so all the times I went there, it was never dry once, and my most abiding memory is eating Caerphilly cheese, drinking Welsh ale, and being soggy the whole time. But I'll tell you what, though, that was still some of my happiest motorbiking memories, that was. So, I would love to go to Wales just one time on a motorbike and find it's not raining. I have heard tell that the sun does come out sometimes in Wales, and I've actually seen it on video, so I know it's true, because Cracky Lynn, Graham up there, and Glyn Owen have managed to catch the sun in Wales on camera, so I know what happens. And Paul Henshaw, very occasionally, Paul has managed to get out on a bike on a road test, and the sun's been out. Although, to be fair, that's very rare on his, because I've seen so many of Paul's videos, Paul Henshaw, where it's raining, which doesn't surprise me in the slightest. He must be bloody waterproof by now. Anyway, so there's that. And speaking of waterproof, there's another thing. Even if I had got out today, I have been warned that there's been flooding, localised flooding in a lot of the places I like to ride through, so Potterheim and Wroxham and Stalham and whatnot. They've all brimmed over at the Staithes and whatnot, and there's down at Potterheim, I was told yesterday that there was water all in the fields and whatnot, so the floodplain's flooded. Apparently we're absolutely saturated here in Norfolk in a minute. So it's a toss-up between whether I get the bike out or get Billy to inflate one of the rubber boats instead. Well, there you go. Billy live out at Thurn, and he told me that brimmed over where he is as well, over the Staithe, Thurn Staithe, and luckily he's a bit further up the road in the village, and his part of the road's a little bit higher, so they should be all right. I haven't heard anything about houses getting flooded or anything, just the floodplains themselves. So I think we can say that the holiday season on the Broads is officially over, unless you're a duck, or a migrating fish, or something of that. One good thing about all the flooding is you don't get so many deer jump out at you, so I suppose that's a bonus. Anyway, I think my next ride out will be with the wife in Queenie, the mobile beach hut, because I've got a funny feeling that's the only way we've got to get out for a little while, unless my chest gets a bit better. So, sorry this video isn't quite what it should have been. Well, I'll just throw in some of my motorbiking memories once in a while. And, yeah. Anyway, I hope the rest of you are all well and getting on. I know one or two of you have had a break in the weather and have been able to go out. So I've been looking forward to those as well. And I promise I will go out on this bike one of these days. Regardless of salt and all that stuff, I shall at least try and get one ride out, because I haven't rid on the bugger yet. You know, and once I've done that, then I shall just revert back to using me meteor. Because I've got to keep that one running. Especially as I've got to have that one running nicely for my son, because, yeah, that's in case my son might ride it, so... Anyway, I shall catch you all later. Have a nice week. So our friends in America, happy Thanksgiving, which is in a couple of days' time. I used to celebrate that when I was a kid, when we lived in the States. It's good. Thanksgiving, good excuse for good food. You know, turkey, all the trimmings, sweet potato. Yorkshire puddings a lot, because a lot of Americans have cornbread instead of Yorkshire puddings, but, you know, to each their own, as they say. We used to celebrate it with Yorkshire pudding, because, well, my mother could make it, so. I do like the old sweet potato. I love the fact I can get sweet potato at a local supermarket now. Wife do it for me, that's nice. The only thing I'm missing is pumpkin pie, because wife don't have a recipe for it. And a lady who used to make pumpkin pie for me, she passed away a few years ago, bless her. She was another American living over here. Yeah, that was sad, her passing, because she was quite a young woman when she passed. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I've still got stuff to do on the model railway. I will get round to making some model railway videos sometime soon, because I know some of you are interested. So I'll get round to that. I'll have to now, because I don't think I'll be getting many motorcycle videos done at the moment, except for that little bit just now. So anyway, I shall sign off now and say, keep both hands on the bars, unless you're giving hand signals. Keep both wheels on the tarmac at all times. And be kind. Bye.